Welcome back to the Daily Deer. Here we are with day number 7. In okayest Hunter fashion, we're going to start off with a quote by Fred Bear. A hunt based only on trophies falls short of what the ultimate goal should be. Just let that sink in for a minute. You know, everybody's goal is different. Mine happens to be more so to shoot deer and fill the freezer. There's a lot of other people out there that are really good at shooting nice big trophy bucks, and that is their goal. And don't get me wrong, that is also a goal of mine too. But my stomach tends to lead the charge more than my wall does, so to speak. So, you know, keep that in mind. Everybody's goals are different, but also you take that opportunity in the woods to learn from it, not just be all about the trophy. I mean, you're going to learn something while you're out there hunting a trophy or, you know, something to fill the freezer with. There's always stuff to learn there. So keep that in mind, and I think you'll enjoy hunting a whole lot more. Today we're going to talk about silencing our gear, and here we are in January. It's going to be pretty quiet out there unless we've got some wind. You know, snow's crunchy. If you're lucky, you get a soft bed of snow to walk in on, and say you do get that ideal conditions where you get a quiet day with soft snow. You walk all the way to your tree, you put your sticks on, and you begin to climb, and all of a sudden it makes noise. It may be your zipper off your coat hits the stick, or it hits the platform as you're trying to bring it around and hang it on the tree, or whatever that might be. There's always a situation that can be avoided pretty easily by taping up your equipment. You know, stick. I mean, that's the first thing I start with. Get a brand new pair of sticks. I like to put some sort of silencing tape on. Cell strips are probably my favorite, just because they're the thickest and the adhesive holds up really well. But I like to put it on my stick. I also like to cover the buckles for the platform or the tree stand, just because there's always a chance that that buckle can hit a platform or the tree stand platform, or whatever your method of hunting is. But you know, hockey tape's another option. I've got an old tree stand here that I hockey taped a while back because I didn't buy cell strips. But here I got my platform. Any point of impact where the bow might be able to hit it as I'm pulling it up, or if I'm breaking tree branches off or something, it could make noise. You know, so taping up your cables and your platform is ideal for cold weather sits. You know, cold weather hunting this time of year, the deer are pretty well in tune to strange noises by now, because they've gotten so much pressure. With all that pressure, they tend to be quite a bit more alert. Picking your clothing is another big deal. You know, the quietest clothing you got, quietest and warmest you've got is really important. I think you know, fleece is probably the best option for this time of year, just because it is so quiet, and usually it helps hold body warmth a lot better. But taping up your zippers so they don't clap against each other or clap against any kind of metal, and then adding some paracord pulls to it is also pretty nice idea as well. So it just kind of slows them from flapping around a little bit. But yeah, tape up your noisy metal parts, your platforms, your sticks, and your pulls on your zippers. It's really going to help. The takeaway from this really is that hunting's not just about the deer. It's also about the little details, the process along the way. Keep your gear tuned up, and you're going to see a whole lot more success in the woods.